So I appreciate a good culture. I appreciate a good accent. You got the right accent, you can get away with a lot of shit. You be in a club and say something foul to a woman in an American accent, she might slap the shit out of you. Like, excuse me, baby, I don't mean to bother you, but you got a fat ass. I'd love to take you home, fuck the shit out you. Motherfucker. Psh. English accent, that just roll off the tongue different. Excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, but I'd really love to take you back to my hotel and fuck you doggy stuff a little bit, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, where you from? That shit is... Oh my God. Say something else. Ladies, y'all laughing. Some of the fellas might try that on the way home. Did you have a good time at the comedy show tonight? Did you really? The next light, because you give me a little bit of head, just a little bit. I don't want much, just want you to polish me knob, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie, I'll use that shit to get some pussy. I'll walk up to a woman and say anything. Excuse me, you know what time it is? Oh my God, the accent is beautiful. Where are you from? I just make shit up. McDonald's, England, have you ever heard of it? I live right off of Egg McMuffin Lane, have you ever heard of it? Oh my God, girl, you live off of Egg McMuffin, let's go. I tell you what accent is not sexy, is that East Indian accent, that 7-Eleven shit, that turban shit, that dot towel shit. Ladies, trust me, you do not want that on top of you on a Saturday night. I'm going to give it to you. I know you want it, you dirty bitch, and I know you want it. I'm going to give you my Pakistani beef, you motherfucker. Say my name, say Pumasanji. Pumasanji.
Yeah.
If you think that we're weak, right?
Weak in the tongue.
Weak in the tongue.
Yeah.
That's fair. Weak in the tongue, right? How did you guys get freedom from us?
Not eating your shitty ass food.
Not using your tongue.
What? Oh.
Hunger strikes.
Yeah.
Hunger strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you know what that really was about?
Your food sucks.
No, it wasn't our food.
Uh-huh.
You stopped eating your food, and we're like, you know what? They get it. They deserve freedom now.
Listen,
they're no longer savages.
be honest.
We fixed them. That's what they said.
I would love
I was
for
on
white
the email
people to stop loving Indian food.
Say again?
I would love if white people stopped loving Indian food. That made me so happy.
We don't really like it. You bring those fucking big ass tortilla chips to the table. It's just one. They don't even cut them in triangles. That one
that
shit
don't slap.
What is it?
Papad.
Papad. We take that papad, we dip it into them 3 sauces that tastes exactly the same, but they're different colors. You got Skittles and sauces.
What is spicy? What is sweet?
This bitch bring the fucking sauces. They just chop up some onions. They put some food dye in that shit. One of the sauces fucking green for no reason.
That food dye.
That's all it is. You put the fucking food dye in there. It tastes the exact same. You got one big tortilla chip. I gotta snap that. All the fucking crumbs go all over the goddamn table.
Hey, you know what? Them chips are free.
Say again?
You should be happy. Them chips are free. You know how hard it is for Indians to give anything free?
Son, that's
We get
why
that
I don't
shit from
believe
our
it.
heart, yo.
Say what? Say what?
We give that shit from our heart.
What do you give for your heart?
The papa, that's our heart. We give the free food?
Yeah.
Bro, the
that
free
shit.
Indian food is the worst. Well, how come when I leave, I have to eat fucking bird seeds in the bowl and shit?
Yo.
What's that like fucking licorice?
Oh, you don't like a mouth freshener after the meal?
That's
But
bird seeds.
why is that the mouth freshener? Like, you never heard of gum? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all always want to smell bad? What is it about you guys that you're so committed to smelling horrible, son? What is it about that? It's like there's gum right there. You could do chicle. And who made chicle? Mexicans, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm fine with
Mexicans
Mexicans.
might have the best.
I told you, I'm fine with Mexicans.
I love Indian food. And you know what I love about Indian restaurants? It's always empty. There's only 3 people in that. I don't know how they make money. They be there 20 years. How long you been here? 20 years. We'll continue, 20. There's always no one in there, just you and 2 waiters. And they always got their music playing at a level you're like, what is that? It's always like, ding, 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 ding. And they always come in, welcome, sit. Sit wherever you want to sit. And you ever like don't hear what they said to you and they have to repeat it? They get a little shitty with you. He's like, so we can sit wherever you want? Sit, okay. You I tell you, sit. And they give you a lot of water right away. It's pani, they call it pani. They give you water, like, take water, please, water. You're like, yo, dude, all right, enough. They be like, you're going to need this water. Because there's a lot of spice in Indian food. They're not like the Chinese. That's what I love about No, Chinese specifically. When something is hot on their menu, there's peppers there. Bam, bam, bam. You'll see red ones. If it's really hot, 2 pepper. And they even warn you, are you sure? You sure? Very spicy, very spicy. You're like, no, let me get that. 青草啊，冬青用的啊，红枣啊，葱提谁好不好？都用的小我都爱啊。你好，你好，要都用的啊。Why'd you do that? I'm just kidding. No worry, no worry. Spicy, right? You sure? You sure? At least they're Indian restaurant, they get it. It's almost like they get insulted when you say, "Is this going to be spicy?" Everything good. Right or wrong, everything good. I know, just okay. Just take it. What the? Because that come out your like the music if you ain't careful. Diarrhea. Indian music and diarrhea are exactly the same. When you think that is over, you're like, you thought it was over. That happened to me. I went back to that restaurant. Yo, man. He's like, what are you doing here again? I had the diarrhea face. You've been battling with all day. Like, yo, man, you need to change your menu, man. He's like, what are you talking? Change menu. I said, dude, put a warning on it. Like the Chinese, they put a pepper when it's hot. Why don't you put like a with music coming on it? Do you know he cursed me the fuck out? Mother, I your mother in your eye, I your eye. Your what? They'll even say some gay. You don't realize how gay it is. You come here again, I really good. I ain't coming back to this, huh?
It's gotta be the classic scene in the movie, you know? It's gotta be the United Nations gathered around a table. Then on the big screen comes that terrorist announcement. The assistant runs in. Sir, it's a message from the terrorist Boris. And they switch on the screen. Pew! And then Boris comes on. Hello, United Nations. It is I, Boris. Boris Kablechnikov. I have placed bombs all over the world in major cities. And if you don't pay me $1 billion US, I will make world go kaboom. You've got 1 hour. That's Vidania. And they'd be like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? They'd be scrambling for the money. They'd be, oh, what are we gonna do? We'd never have an Indian guy doing that. Just wouldn't be the same. Assistant running into the room. Sir, it's the infamous terrorist Rajesh. Let's switch on the big screen, pew, and there he'd be. Is it on? Okay. Hello? Hello, UN. Hello, namaste. Namaste, how are you, uncle, auntie? Pleasure. My name is Rajesh, and I have placed bombs strategically all over the world. Now, if y'all don't pay me $1 billion US, I will proceed to make the entire world go kaboom. They'd be like, but Rajesh, we don't have money, Rajesh, we don't have money, it's the credit crunch. Okay, how much you got then?
I can't even imagine that in an Indian house? In an immigrant house? There's no adult meal and children's meal. Let me tell you something. Mom does not give a what you like. Mom's not cooking for you. Mom's cooking for dad. Mom cooked for dad, and whatever there was left over, that's what we ate. You had no choice. Doesn't matter how fucking hot your dad liked his food either. I was the only 5-year-old farting fire. I was the only one. Hey, here comes Dragon. White parents explain to their kids. They tell them why. They talk to them. I can't imagine that. I'll give you an example. I grew up in these townhouses just outside of Toronto, and all the driveways were attached on my street. And at the edge of the driveway was a main road. We weren't allowed to play on the main road for obvious reasons. So we're only allowed to play on the driveways. Now this...
Let me tell you about a story so true. We're showing me style and it's all so cool. It's about a garment torn and frayed. Getting this threads, the story conveyed. Walking down the streets with holes in my teeth. Each rip things here, part of me you see. It ain't about the brand or the label it holds. It's about the journey, the stories it unfolds. In these ragged clothes I find my voice. A testament to resilience, my choice. From the streets to the stage I rock my style. In my tattered shirt I walk that mile. Ripped and torn, but still I stand in my ragged attire. I command, it's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. From the barrio to the bar, I make my mark. In my worn out jeans, I leave a spark. And they call it rags, but I call it art. In every stitch and tear, I play my part. It's the struggle of the streets, the hustle so real. In my tattered jacket, I seal the deal. A symbol of defiance against the status quo. My passion of pants, I let it show. It's not about the riches or the wealth I lack. In my faded hoodie, I stay on track. It's the heart of the hustle, the grind each day. In my worn out kicks, I find my way. Ripped and torn, but still I stand. In my ragged attire, I command. It's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. So here's to the ones with the clothes that tear. In our patched up attire we have, so let the world see our garments worn. For in our rags our stories are born. In the language of the streets we speak. In our torn up clothes we find our peak.
This was the white lady next door telling her son why he shouldn't play on the road. Sweetheart, Mommy doesn't want you to play on the road, okay? Why not? Because it's not safe. So you could get hurt. I don't care. Well, I do. Because if you get hurt, you'll make Mommy sad. Do you want to make Mommy sad? No. Well, then be a sweetheart and stay on the driveway, okay? Okay. I love you. She explained to him why he shouldn't go on the road, what could happen to him, how he would feel, how she would feel. He had all the information to not play on the road, and you know what? He never played on the road. My dad never gave me the same warning. My dad just came with a excuse, a crazy scenario. It's my dad telling me the same thing. Russell, don't go on the road. You'll get hit by the car and you'll break apart. And if you break apart, I'll hit you with your own arm.